The number one rule in politics is don't say anything, even if you're just whispering, unless you want the entire world to know about it. The curse of the open microphone has now cost a California legislator his job, and he is hardly the first to be caught saying something private that became oh so public. CBS News correspondent Hattie Kauffman reports.
It was during a break at a public hearing. California Assemblyman Mike Duvall, a married man known for his stance on family values, was overheard bragging about an extramarital affair. Really bragging. Now he's former Assemblyman Mike Duvall. He resigned a day after the video surfaced. Just the latest to learn the lesson you should always assume a microphone is on. Reverend Jesse Jackson found that out last year when he muttered this about then-candidate Barack Obama. When former President Ronald Reagan was about to give a radio address, this sound check actually went over the airwaves.
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger was in a speech-writing session when he said this.
If I were Puerto Rican, the same thing as Cuban. I mean, they're all very hot.
Even news anchors sometimes forget the microphone may not be off. CNN's Kira Phillips was taking a bathroom break when former President Bush was on the air. Viewers heard this.
He's married, 3 kids, but his wife is just a control freak.
The off-the-cuff remarks often lead to an apology.
I've said in a hot mic statement that's interpreted as distractions. I offer apology for that.
In the Assemblyman's case, it's led to searching for a new job. Hattie Kauffman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Joining us now is Tori Van Oot, a political blogger for the Sacramento Bee newspaper in California, who has been closely following the Assemblyman and this scandal. Good morning to you, Tori.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, he offered, if you would, a Christmas gift to his detractors and his enemies there with saying these comments and then being caught on the microphone. What's his reputation like there in California and in Sacramento? And are people surprised or not that he said these things?
He's definitely has a reputation for being a conservative, pro-family values. At the same time, some of the legislators, some of his colleagues we spoke to said that he was known for telling stories, for spinning a yarn. And he has also said that his resignation is not an admission that he had an affair or affairs. He has said that his offense was inappropriate storytelling.
I see. And it really has created a ripple effect. Not only has he resigned, but it also affected the Representative Jeff Miller, Assemblyman, I should say, Jeff Miller. It's affected him as well.
Yes. Assemblyman Miller is the man who's shown in the video, who Mr. Duvall was speaking to. Pretty soon after the story broke Tuesday night, Assembly leadership called for an investigation, an ethics investigation into the tape and the conduct described on the tape. Because Miller was part of that conversation, he's been removed from the ethics committee for the time being. Miller has told us that he wasn't really listening at the time. He again said that Mr. Duvall was always sort of talking in his ear, telling stories, and that the comments at the time, even though they were shocking to many people who heard them now, didn't really register with him. He was just getting ready for the committee hearing to resume.
And Tori, what do you know about the woman that he was talking about?
Several media outlets have reported that one of the women he refers to in the tape, he actually refers to sexual exploits with 2 women, but they've reported that one of the women was actually a lobbyist with a utilities company that did a great deal of lobbying on the Capitol and energy issues, and also had business in front of a committee that Assemblyman Duvall sat on. Her company has said that she's denied this affair. Again, Mr. Duvall has said that his resignation is not an admission of an affair. The company has also launched an ethics investigation into the allegations here. But this connection has caused several government reform and government watchdog groups to call for greater rules regulating the conduct and interaction between lobbyists and lawmakers.
Wow. Tori Van Oot, thank you so much for taking some time with us this morning. We appreciate it.